Look at our new room.
We're finally done. We're very excited. Hey everybody, I'm Bill.
And I'm Elizabeth. Live simple.
Live free. Yes, we are completely finished. In fact, I had the county inspector out here the other day and it passed the final inspection.
Yes.
Not that I was all that worried about, but it's just so good to get it off my plate
Yes.
and be done with it.
Yes.
Now, I did have one more video planned. As you know, I haven't done the video of all of the interior trim around the doors and windows, but I made a huge mistake. Not with the work, but with my videography. You remember that we told you a couple weeks ago that the video about our meetup was corrupted and we lost the video?
Yeah.
Well, as it turns out, it wasn't just that video. It was my whole external drive. 10 terabytes of information here. And my mistake was that I didn't have it backed up properly, so it's all just gone. Best Buy said that they could probably restore it, but it could cost as much as $1,500. So, well, thanks, but no thanks.
Right.
So, bottom line is I did have this next video showing you everything about how I finished all the trim work around the windows and the doors. It was very detailed, as you know, many of my videos are, and it's just gone. So I was somewhat devastated. But you know, this thing, like I said, 10 terabytes, it's probably got 500 or 600 videos on it. That in itself is not that big a deal because I can always go to back to YouTube and download a video from my channel in just a couple of seconds, really. But I also had a lot of pictures, family pictures on here, and a lot of other things like that that are just lost, and I'm devastated at that. It's my own dumb fault for not backing it up properly.
He had pictures on there with Pop and him and Barry and Bruce from the time Bruce was little.
Yeah, and a lot of my adventure videos, climbing and skydiving and all those sorts of things, hang gliding from 40 years ago, and it's all gone. So it is what it is.
Yeah, it is.
Anyway, so let's go ahead and show you the room. Let me show you a little bit. I can't show you how I did it, but let me show you what I did with the trim work.
Okay.
So trimming out the windows, a lot of people wondered how I was going to do that. Now the cheapest way would have been to do sheetrock all the way around and to do a corner bead here. And I've done that before, but I don't really like it. I like the look of wood much better. So that's what I did. I trimmed all out on the inside with wood, put the case molding around it. The bottom part here, I used a router for this and all of that. I like this much, much better. And that way, you know, we've got room here if we want to put plants or different things like that. So, like I said, I'm sorry I couldn't show you how I did it, but there's the finished product. Now, the door. The door was a bit of a challenge, and here's why. This is a 2x6 door, or I mean a 2x6 wall. And you can buy doors that have the jamb for 2x4 or 2x6. When I bought these doors, it was right in the middle of the pandemic, and the supply chain was horrible. I was lucky to even get these doors. I didn't think I was going to be able to get them at all, but the doors that I got were for the 4-inch wall. So I had to piece in this extra piece to make it match the 2x6 thickness. I still need to putty those nails, but I had to patch that in. So then down here, I had to route this out to make room for the door latch to go in. And I think I'm happy with the way it came out considering what I had to work with. And then also over here where the hinges are, I had to route out here and countersink the hinges back inside of there so that it would work and so that this is flush with the rest of the door jamb. There's a lot more work, but overall I'm pleased with the outcome. So there you go. And then of course I've got the base molding all the way around, so it all looks very finished.
Now I want to talk about curtains, and I think I kind of came up with kind of a hack, in a good way, a cool hack. We needed to be able to get curtains all through here, and I can't really sew real well right now. I can't sew very easily right now because we've really needed to have room for all the construction stuff. And now I don't really have time. So, but this has worked out really well. Now, I first came up with this idea actually in my living room. Because light from this beautiful, glass in the door would shine right on us at certain times of sunset, like right in our eyes when we're sitting in here, I knew I wanted to put curtains up. And so this was the first one that I did this way. I got a magnetic hanging rod, and then these are pillowcases. And I used the hooks, and it's just worked out absolutely beautifully here to give me curtains. And I'll show you more about how I was doing that, but it's just a nice soft pillowcase. I love that picture. Christmas last year, our family drew that for us. So I had gone ahead and hung curtains here at the outside doors. You've seen them, I'm sure, in videos. These are pillowcases. I'm probably going to get some more hooks for the top. I just haven't yet. But it's just so easy just to put the little hooks there. Once again, this is a magnetic curtain rod, and we tend to push them to the right. I might even sew these together because we don't want the curtain getting in the way of the doorknob. But it just has made very nice curtains. I think Bill likes the pattern, and so yeah, I've got it like this, and I've got it like this on the back door with magnetic rod and the matching pillowcases. Sure makes a pretty inexpensive, easy way to be able to have some curtains in here. So I picked out these beautiful pillowcases for the bathroom, my new little bathroom. It looks really nice with what I've put in there. And I just want to show you here. I just went to Walmart, and these are just little curtain hooks with clips. And I clip the open ends on the pillowcase so that the bottom is nice and neat and finished. And this just goes on easy as can be. And these I have had enough clips to space it out very nicely. I may add some more to the others, but I end up with a very pretty curtain, and it's just all finished, and gives me 2 layers, which is a little bit better privacy. Didn't cost very much. And then Bill hung the little curtain things for me, and I got this curtain rod for him, and just pop them on. Quite easy. There's one. And these, since it's in the window in the bathroom, I just go ahead and separate them. I just push one on each side so it looks very normal. Here we go. All ready to go. And so easy to take off and wash. Yeah, I mean, it's just, I wouldn't want to do this for like nice curtains in a living room where I love the ones I picked out. But just if you just need some little curtains in a place, this has sure been an easy way to do it. So let me show you how I hang this up. Bill's gonna hang them for me because it's a little high for me. There we go. And it makes very nice curtains in my bathroom. Thanks, hon.
Yep.
Now I made a tactical error on this window, and I thought that I got long enough pillowcases, but the other ones I have are for king size, and this is for regular queen and full size. But it's turned out to be a very nice mistake. So let me show you what I did about it. Now I can reach this, so I'm going to hang this up. There we go. Very easy. It just hooks right into the little hook there. Oops. Here we go. I'll get it. There we go. And now this one can just slip right in. Here we go. Yeah, see, I got the nice curtain. Like I said, I may be adding more of these to the top. I'd like maybe be a little bit, but that's easy enough to add. But I have this gap up here. So I thought, well, I'm gonna put a valance. So let me show you what I did. So I made myself a valance. Now this time I used this kind of a curtain rod because it comes out from the wall so that I know that the valance will hang in front of my other curtain. But this is a dark blue pillowcase. And I folded it in half, and then I folded it again, leaving the folded part on the bottom and clipping together the pieces that I put together there. It was the long way, obviously, as you can tell, and I folded it and then folded it again. And then this right here is, see, all those layers there are just clipped together, and the bottom is nicely just, you know, smooth and finished. And it's making an excellent little valance for me. And I went ahead and went with the white because it looks really nice with the wall and the trim. And it's made a great valance. And I'm gonna to have Bill hang it for me. Of course, those just hook right on the normal little curtain rod there. And then that goes around the corner, and there. It looks nice. I'm very pleased. I really am. And then this is the curtain, of course, that's on the back door. And so the curtains all match, and then the dark blue valance works with it. I'm pretty thrilled. I really like it. Yeah, we're still getting all the little stickers off the new windows. We thought we would actually start our tour here. Now this is sort of this next section of the big renovation being done, and that is when Bill gets a chance to finish up the kitchen. Now all of these cabinets, this beautiful local granite countertop, the stove, the pantry, am I missing anything, sweetheart?
Refrigerator.
The refrigerator,
Dishwasher.
Yes. That's all part of the new kitchen renovation that we've already done. And so Bill won't be able to do it this time, but when we come back again, this room will be painted the same color as our addition. We call it the mud room, but the same color as our addition. The flooring is going to be the same flooring. And then we have gorgeous crown molding that's going to go in here. All the kickboards will go in. And then not only will this be painted, but there's going to be more lights up there that I could turn on that's going to be above this work area. And this is all be painted, and we're going to also have hooks for mugs up here. And I think when it's all done, I'm just very excited to see about the look when it's all together. But a lot of this, of course, is still already new, and man, it's been beautiful to use all this stuff. It just has, it's a little bit of an interesting kitchen for two people. We still have to do our kitchen dance, but boy, is it easy to cook and work in here because the trash is right there. And you can just turn to the stove and then work here, and then the sink's right there. I don't know. I absolutely love this kitchen. All right, so let's kind of show you a little bit more here. So this then is going to be finished. Bill's going to be putting some really nice wood on here to finish this all up. This will be painted the same color as that. The flooring is going to match. And we've already moved some furniture out of here. All of this is, of course, going to be dealt with and covered and gotten rid of and all that kind of stuff. So I just think it's going to be a lovely dining room with lots of room for people. Okay, are you ready? We'll go into the new room. All right, now this closet is getting all done. The door is still going to be painted, a nice, bright, glossy white. This is such a wonderful location for this closet, and it's been wonderful for Bill to put his motorcycle jacket, the helmet up there just on the closet shelf. I've got my helmet in there. This is going to be set up where it's going to have a partition, so that like vacuum cleaner and brooms and all that will be on one side, and then coats on the other. And I put my bike helmet up there if I need to, or we love this closet. It's going to be very, very useful. And of course, I'm in seventh heaven with my washer and dryer in here. It's so roomy and comfortable, and it's just working beautifully. Would you like me to turn the light on in here, hon?
Sure.
So we'll get the light on. There we go. So this has been beautiful having this here. It's all vented to the outside, ready to go. Love it. All right, let's go this way just for a second, hon. I just wanted to show you, this door now is all painted. I know, it's so pretty. And we'll get the other ones done as soon as we can. But it's nice to have that all painted. Now, at some point, this wall has been designated to be like ceiling to floor shelving. Haven't been able to do it during this time here at home in Virginia. But this is going to be like floor to ceiling with just shelving that we've got in mind. And so it's going to give us a lot of storage room here. But we're still going to have nice open walkways to everything that we need. We have really wanted this to be very practical and useful. And so we'll have nice walkways to get wherever we need to go. But this is going to be a lot of shelving here. Now, let's go over here now. I want to talk about this space just for a second. It was really wonderful that we could incorporate so many things into what really needs to be kind of a landing. We really wanted to be able to go out the back here, and at some point there's going to be a hot tub out there. I wanted a window, but I didn't want to put the window where it would take away my shelving that I need so badly in here. We needed a door for the bathroom, and we needed the trapdoor to be able to get underneath into the crawl space under the room. So we just incorporated this one square. I can't do anything else here, so I might as well put in the window. Now the door can open very easily. And we have the trap door, and we have the bathroom door. Now we've had a lot of people asking us, why in the world did you have that door open out when you have this other door here? Well, there's several factors involved. Now, first thing is that honestly, if this door would be a little bit open, which by the way, it doesn't swing a lot, it just stays there, and someone had to come in, it's just not that big of a deal. Even if this door is really open, you just open that up and push it slightly and you can come in. It's not a problem. And we don't use this back door all that constantly. And so I just don't see that's an issue. But there's two other things that I think are even more important in terms of this door. Let's go ahead and come over to my beautiful bathroom. Now, before I start showing you stuff in here, I want you to also notice that this room just simply isn't big enough to have the door swing in. It would be a miserable situation because you'd be dancing around the door all the time.
If you're standing there and the door is swinging this way, you have to go all the way back beside the toilet over there like that for room for the door to swing.
And we really didn't need this room to be any bigger. It's just in here to have another toilet. And there's another thing that's really important to understand. Now, this would not be an issue in our regular big main bath, but we actually had some emergency personnel talk to us about this. I'm trying to remember. But when a door swings in, if there's any chance somebody would ever pass out or become really ill, you would not be able to get to the person. You'd have to take the door off the hinges because you wouldn't be able to push the door in to get to the person. In our bigger bathroom, there'd be room to gently nudge somebody out of the way, but not in here. So I like knowing I can just have the door open out. It works really well. All right, let me give you a quick little tour of this room. I love it. This is going to be painted also, by the way. All of these doors are going to be the brilliant white, like our main door over there. I put a hook up here, easy, just over the top hook, I sometimes hang an apron there, or let's say someone is here and they want to be able to take their purse with them. Women need places to hang purses. So it's just handy having a hook there. And then I've got my curtains, and this is a little fake plant, but I really like it.
Why is it fake?
because I'm not going to be here for a long time. So I can't be having a living plant being neglected there. So, but I like it. It looks pretty natural. Honestly, just from Walmart, but pretty nice little fake plant. Adds some green. I like it in the window. Now, I love this toilet paper holder. Bill put it into a stud. He hangs everything where it says in a stud, and it's very secure and very solid, easy to use. I want a clock. I actually want a clock in just about every room, but put a clock in here. And of course the little trash can, you always need that. Okay, I'm gonna come over here, and there we go. All right, some for, nice, just in case it's really needed. We also have a nice fan in here, some hand sanitizer, and then I found this basket at Salvation Army, and I like it. It works really well. So I lined it with a pillowcase. I really didn't need any more. I've got spare towels in here that go out to our sink, some wipes, and toilet paper, and it just sets very nicely up in the basket. Of course, I can reach up in there and get stuff. And then I found this painting that I just love. And it's actually acrylic on a canvas. But it's amazing what you can find when you just hunt all around Amazon. Here we go, get that to hang really straight. But I thought that just added such a nice touch in here. Your basic toilet scrubber. And then there's this. Now, Bill put this in actually right away for me. And there's a lot of people that are going to say, why did you put it there? Well, for one thing, we made sure it was going to go into a stud. So it is rock solid. The other stud would be way out here, which would be very difficult for me to grab if I needed to. And Bill was thinking maybe I'd want it higher, but nope, I want it right here. Now I've got the lid down, I'll just sit, but when I'm using it, it's right here for me. And if I had to reach way over here or reach way up, it would be a little more awkward. But this is wonderful because if I need it, I can grab it. I already lost my balance once in here, and there would have been nothing to grab onto, but I was able to grab this really quickly, and then it's there if I need it. And I appreciate that a lot. So we have sort of our little tiny handicap bathroom. So, all right, well, I love this room. It's very useful, very practical, and I just appreciate all the work Bill put in. And like I said, we'll be putting in some beautiful white paint, and that'll be done later. All right, now, my last bit of the tour is right out here. Now, there has been so much discussion about having a sink on the outside of the bathroom. I wanted a utility sink because when you have a washing machine in the area, there's so many different things you can do with a utility sink. Now, this doorknob just swings and pushes really, really easily. So let's say I've got the door tightly shut and I need to come out. Even if a person's in their own bathroom at home and they're gonna go over and wash their hands, they're gonna still be turning that water on. And usually you have at least one hand that's still absolutely squeaky clean. So I have found that I use that to open this, or if I absolutely have to, I can just like nudge it and it opens. It's very easy. And then I can come right on over here and this nudges on super easy. And I've got my Gentle Dove, and this is one of the blue towels that I have in there in the basket. And it just works beautifully. So I've got this for things where I need to really use a big deep sink for something, for laundry or whatever. Vegetables and stuff will not be washed in here. We're gonna set up one outside that just drains because I'm not about to put dirt in my septic system. But just for all sorts of different things where you just need to rinse it out, or I love having a big deep sink here. And it just has not proved to be any kind of a problem with the bathroom. So I usually have at least one good clean hand, just like I would in our big main bath, to turn the water on there. So it's been tested a lot now and it works really well. So, alrighty, well, I love this place. I'm so grateful for it. And even before we get all the big shelving in, it is so useful and breathing room. So, and doesn't it look pretty? Thank you, sweetheart.
Yeah.
This sweetheart has been working on this for a very long time, including an injured knee and having to travel and being someplace else. I just want to announce officially that I'm really proud of him.
This has been a long haul. It's been over 2 years. If you don't remember what happened, I started it, and then as I was working on it, Barry came to me and he said, I just found this house. Can we go into a partnership to flip it? So I said, yeah. So I pulled off of here. We went over to other flip house that we did. I spent, I think, 7 months renovating that.
Yeah, I think it was 5 months, but there's a lot more involvement around the edges.
Okay. And then I was just getting back to this addition, and I injured my knee and I couldn't work last fall when I thought I was going to finish it up, and then my knee was still bad when we went to Florida for the winter, so we didn't get back until end of April or something like that.
Yeah, it was like May this year. Yeah.
So then I was finally able to get back to it. That's why it took so long. I am so glad to finally have it finished. I finally have it off my plate. Have the final inspection done, so I'm cool with the county.
Yeah.
And you know, when we designed this, we designed it to be a utility room, but we never imagined that it would be so much utility.
Oh, yes.
It is just, everything is right exactly where we need it. We love it. It's efficient. It's utility.
Yes.
But it looks nice too.
Yeah, yeah.
So we're just thrilled to death to have this. And a lot of people have said, you probably doubled the value of your house. Well, I wouldn't say doubled, but we maybe added 40% to the value of the house or something like that. And doing all the work myself. Now, I haven't actually added up what this cost.
Yeah, we've been doing it over time, but with cash.
Yeah, but it would have cost me at least twice as much, if not more, to have somebody else do it for me. We probably saved, $35,000 or something like that by doing it myself instead of hiring somebody else to do it.
My goodness.
Yeah. So the whole thing, we're just tickled pink with it.
Yeah. Like I said, when he's doing the kitchen work later, there'll be a little bit of paint touch up in here, doors and stuff. But literally, other than that, just a matter of putting in the shelves whenever we're ready to do that.
When we get back from Florida next spring, I don't have much left to finish that kitchen. Just the molding around the top of the cabinets, the flooring, run this flooring in there, and paint.
Yep, kickboards. That's kind of part of molding.
A couple of lights in the ceiling. That's it. So hopefully it won't take me too long.
And a mug hanger.
A mug hanger. Yeah.
Yeah, I love that there's sort of a form and function in here. Plenty of room to walk where you need to, but every place has a purpose.
Yeah.
And it has been so useful. And I cannot wait to be able to have lots of people at that table where I have room now.
Yeah.
And he won't even have the faucets in there anymore, so that nobody could get poked with them.
Right.
It'll all be gone.
So there you go. I know many of you have been waiting for a long time, and believe me, so have we.
Right.
To see this final tour.
And you have to realize that the wall behind the washing machine used to be the outside wall.
Yeah.
So everything else here he has put in.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, thanks for watching.
Yep, live simple.
Live free. You be blessed.
Yeah, we love you guys, and we will see you very soon.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. So this is going to be the footprint of the room. It'll start right at the edge of the house, come right across like this. We're going to still have a ramp entry up to the door. It's going to extend 2 feet out beyond what we have here for the little wooden deck Bill built, and then it's going to come over right to this edge, and then right up to where the cement deck ends. So it's going to be square right here and out and over. And that'll be basically where it is.